Hey guys, you're watching Solemn Salmon, joined by the wonderful, illustrious Slippers, and we've got something a bit different for you today. As you can see, literally see, for the first time, I personally am actually in one of my own videos. Slippers has done it a couple of times for his own channel. This is the first time he's been on one of mine on video, so that's big. But also, we're going to be playing a game that Slippers doesn't know that much about. I've played it quite a bit because it is based on one of my favourite all-time series. It's actually a mod for a game. Stellaris is the base game. Wonderful game by Paradox Interactive. Absolutely brilliant. We've played it extensively, a lot. And we are going to be modding it today with the Star Trek New Horizons. Absolutely brilliant. Going to be putting a few details for how to get the mod down in the description, as well as probably kind of little pop-ups whilst we're talking right now, because absolutely brilliant. Definitely check it out if you like Star Trek, or if you just want a different kind of gameplay for Stellaris. So, as I said, Star Trek is huge to my heart. I grew up watching it with my dad. We've seen every episode of every series, every movie. So, you know, I am a Trekkie. I know a lot about Star Trek. Slippers, not so much.
I definitely know very little. I think I can list off with one hand the amount of things I know about Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
The Borg is one. You know,
they're in it.
Cyborg kind of creatures who just assimilate everything.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
We'll take that.
Ships in space, that's another. Pretty solid there.
Pretty obvious one.
Pretty good one. Can I say space again? I don't think I can.
I don't think you can.
Okay, well, there you go. Oh, and the Federation. I know there's a Federation.
We're actually going to be playing as the Federation. Pretty vanilla.
Pretty cool.
But it is the kind of
the newbie experience.
The canon traditional one. So what's going to be happening is that John's actually going to be playing Star Trek Horizons, and I'm going to be offering encouragement and passing judgment silently as he takes on the events. So if you don't know about Star Trek New Horizons, it's essentially just a straight-up mod for Stellaris, completely redoes it as the Star Trek universe. So you play it in a very similar way, but some of the technologies have changed. And for the Federation in particular, there's lots of events based on the story. So it starts off in the Enterprise era, the NX class era, and one of the early ones is all about the Xindi, which John has no idea what are. So for those of you that do know Star Trek, that'll be quite an interesting challenge for John and I to take on. But unless you've got anything further to say.
Go Federation.
Go Federation.
Something like that.
Let's get started. The potential to make yourself a better man. That is what it is to be human. To make yourself more than you are. Jean-Luc Picard.
What an absolute legend.
Who's your favourite Star Trek Captain, John? Of the two you
I
probably
think
know.
it would be Jean-Luc Picard, just because...
Name all the others, John. Press begin and name all the others.
There's only ever been one, and it's Jean-Luc Picard. No, it's Captain Kirk. Captain Kirk, there we go.
You named the important ones.
Yeah, the one everyone knows. Commercial transporters. Convert a person or object into an energy pattern, then beam it to a target, so it's...
so if you hover over the kind of padlock and notes, it kind of tells you what path it goes down, so you can unlock more things in that
one. Which is very Stellaris. So shield path, so we can make ships better. If we go down this a little bit, that's various components for my ships. This sounds useful and very Star Trek-y. Beam me down.
It's beam me up.
Shut up, man. I tried, okay.
Never actually says it, so...
Really?
Yeah. Never says beam me up, Scotty.
I say all the time.
Never.
That shows how much I know.
You may want to get an...
Oh!
You have no idea who Q is, do you?
I actually have no idea. Bonjour, mon capitaine. You want to do it, the accent?
He's just quite posh, it's alright.
Oh, okay, cool.
Trust me, I'm all that. Omnipotent, omniscient, handsome. Anyhow, I've deigned your pathetic civilization to be at least somewhat worthy of my advice and guidance. The challenges ahead for you here are difficult enough from what you've encountered before, that you'd be a fool to turn down my offer. As a token of my generosity, I'd like to offer you an... have a nice shiny mineral. What are you going to do, Johnny?
Okay, so clearly he's some kind of really powerful figure, right?
Yeah, so Q is essentially completely omnipotent. Like, he shows up, clicks his fingers and stuff happens.
Okay, well, I'm going to keep him on my good side, I think.
Okay.
I'm going to,
okay.
just accept his help. You know what? That's one extra mineral that otherwise I would not have had.
You've got a couple of messages from the Vulcans, by the way.
Oh, there they are.
So you start off knowing about the Vulcans because they're who you made first contact with.
Okay. A non-aggression pact. I like the sound of that, you know? Seems cool.
Also, they want you to join the Federation.
Yeah, well... Okay.
Yay, the Andorians! Woo!
Who are
Those
they?
are the Andorians!
Oh, God! They're disgusting!
It's General Shran!
Oh, okay. Empress Varal, the undisputed ruler of the Andorian Empire. Respect our borders, and maybe we won't kill you. You know, I don't like these guys at all.
They're quite militarist, but they're pretty chill.
Are they, though? Are they? Then they're not. I'm going to try and push the message of peace.
Yeah, well, they are in your foundation. Your Federation, even.
Oh, are they?
So just before we... Can we click on the Federation?
Yep.
Can we rename it from the Auspicious Entente?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
you can only rename it when you're the leader. Alright, well, we'll rename it in 10
We'll rename
years
it
then.
later. We'll change it to the Fed.
Yeah. You've also got a migration treaty.
Yeah, I want Vulcans. I want Vulcan
And
stuff.
you've got another one probably from the Andorians.
Even though I don't like them. Sure, whatever, man.
Cool.
Are they, though? Oh, what's that?
Yeah, there were 4 original Federation founders. The Andorians, the Vulcans, and one you haven't met yet, which are the Tellarites.
Okay.
So those are dilithium crystals. Dilithium is what is used to power Federation warp drives.
Ah, I thought I have heard of that before.
Yeah, not everybody uses it. Like Romulans, for example, they power their warp drives using microsingularities. So essentially they fuel it using black holes.
That doesn't seem safe to me, but you know, what do I know
There are
about...
quite a few episodes about why that's not safe. Like
Really?
stopping time.
Does that happen?
It does happen. There is a Next Generation episode where...
Time stops?
Yeah.
Seems pretty cool, man. Where's the map? There's the map. Okay.
Hey.
So, let's take a look at the wider galaxy.
It is the Milky Way galaxy. It is the one we really do live in.
I don't
space
believe
aliens.
it. I believe that space and time is a construct, so this is all false. There's no evidence that any of this exists. So there we go.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's
savage.
got deep.
Real deep. Can you even... Oh, I'm guessing we already have this system surveyed.
Yes.
So let's survey...
Alpha Centauri is a good one to go for next.
Yeah, you know, it's more or less the closest one.
Wolf 359 is also a very famous Star Trek system, but
Is
there
it?
probably isn't anything interesting there right now.
Okay. Well, I'll go to Bernard's star, or Barnard's star.
Oh, look, he's back.
Oh, okay. Either build a refinery on planetary tiles that have them, so similar to Stellaris, if you've played Stellaris, where you can get them from the planet's surface itself, or from mining stations in space. Yeah, so basically, mine dilithium.
Yep.
Anomaly detected.
Oh, God.
There was an anomaly.
Ah,
Why did you close
anomaly.
the anomaly?
Ah!
Go,
It's
click,
my
click on the
instinct.
banner up in the
It's
top.
my
In the
instinct.
there you go.
Okay, we've got an anomaly, but it's level 2 difficulty, so with only a level 1, a measly level 1
It's quite
scientist.
hard. 40% chance of failure.
I'm just not going to risk it.
It doesn't want that chocolate biscuit.
Doesn't want that chocolate biscuit or the chicken dinner.
Oh, look.
Technology discovered.
Oh, we can make a colony ship. Okay.
When we've got 74 more minerals.
Yeah. So I'm going to turn that off, so I don't need that really. Society. Oh, diplomacy or slavery,
Yes, you get
eh?
4. You get to decide what kind of federation you want to be.
Oh.
I'm hoping we're going to be the canon kind.
Okay, we'll go completely canon.
We don't have to go completely canon. For example,
1000%. It's going to open up the Star Trek wiki and just follow everything that happens. Oh, we will.
Technology discovered.
Wow.
Stuff's happening!
Xeno-relations technology breakthrough. Prime Minister Nathan Samuels. My name is Koichiro Murakami, and I've been leading a team researching advanced studies into non-human behavioral trends. I'm pleased to announce that we've made a substantial breakthrough, offering us a number of potential applications to pursue. Please let us know.
Yep, so you can ask him to provide more information, you can ask him to ask again in 6 months, or you can pick one. One of them is locked out. The
Ministry of Intelligence.
Yes, section 34, something like that. It was introduced in Deep Space Nine. It's quite kind of Ministry of Intelligence-y.
Okay.
But yeah, because we are listed as... Is it because we're xenophiles? It's one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so because we're listed as fanatic xenophobes... Oh no, because we're xenophiles.
Yeah. We cannot take
We
that.
cannot take it.
As it would be working
fail
against aliens rather than with.
Exactly.
And we love aliens a lot.
So whilst it says it gives you a choice, realistically, there's no real way to change until before you get to this point. So
Yeah, I might just go with trade association then.
we have to.
Technology
Essentially.
discovered.
Yeah.
You can keep deferring it until you can change, but
Yeah, it works. It works more or less fine for me. Verteron
There we
array, Mars terraforming.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a big
stuff
one.
to do with Mars.
Yeah, I love that. New worlds. I mean, I feel like we would be going just for new worlds, as we want to expand. Find the aliens, give them all presents and greetings and salutations from the human race, and otherwise the Federation. Okay, and we have our first tradition choice.
See that there is changes.
Frontier.
More Star Trekky.
Preservation as well. Very nice, very nice. So what's this? So this looks like the old expansion
Yeah.
from
Very
base Stellaris. And what do we get initially? When we adopt this, we get... we can create up to 3 deep space stations. Ooh, not bad. Not bad. Okay, so it's probably going to be either Discovery or Frontier, as these seem to be good early game options. Auto Explore, that's big, that's really big. As if you've played the base game of Stellaris, you can set your science ships to just go out and do stuff automatically, which is...
Consistently telling your 5 science ships to science is annoying.
Yeah. Once you've got a good number of them, you just want to leave them be, and they will tell you when something happens. So I'm actually going to go with Discovery, I think.
Initiating
Yeah.
communications.
Yep, I'm not going to look at that. There we go.
Lots of stuff has happened in the meantime.
Yep. So, join coalition.
So the Andorians would like to join. The
I will let
auspicious
them.
on top.
I will permit them this
The early
privilege.
Fed. See what the Vulcans say. We've already voted yes.
Alien empire is making contact.
Oh, we've met the
Ooh.
Orion Free States.
Okay. They're green. They're green.
They are indeed green.
What shade of green would you call that? I would
I
call
would
that.
call it Orion Green.
Really? How creative and off the
I'd
top.
call it Wicked Witch of the West Green.
Actually, that's pretty good. That's a
Yeah.
pretty good one, yeah. Archon Anaria and the ruling council of the Orion Free States have instructed me to bring you this warning. I don't think I'm going to like these guys based on that first sentence. Keep your ridiculous-looking alien ships well away from our space and know that our military will respond to any transgressions. Yeah, that's already happened. Let's see where those mean folk are, the Orions. Oh, they're really small. Okay, that's good. That's good.
Everybody still sounds pretty small.
And yeah, apparently they're equivalent, but to be honest, actually I'm at max fleet capacity, so I couldn't do anything about them, even if I
Your
wanted
fleet's
to.
crap.
My fleet is crap.
Survey.
Okay, so construction ship. Oh god, it's all kicking off. Verteron array. Okay, we've done that. Good. We can terraform Mars. Excellent. Let's kill everyone on it. Border range. Yes, border range. Good. I was given association. Really? Really? They threatened us. They opened communications by telling us to keep out of their space. Come on, guys. We need to be a bit more discerning with this. Okay, so...
So you might want to change the way you put that power plant. So go back to the surface.
Yep.
So you see that it's added a new resource. Yeah. So you need click on where the power plant is.
Yep.
Yep. Then click replace.
With the terraforming thing.
And then scroll down, and there should be
no.
that one, the Verteron array.
Wow. The highly advanced and specialized Verteron array can be used to divert comets from their solar orbit and force them to crash on Mars. Great.
So it terraforms it into a nicer place. I think it also removes all the tile blockers, so it's worth doing.
Oh, I guess that's pretty good, yeah. That's pretty good. So we need... Oh, wow, that's expensive. It's pretty expensive, okay.
So, how good are our scientists now? Could they take on some of those anomalies?
Quite possibly. They're both level 2. Let's see what the risk chance is. It's 20%.
20%? So, maybe leave it to level 3? Or
I'm thinking level 3.
to level 3.
My experience in base Stellaris is that I have the worst luck ever. So,
True.
you know,
The number of 5%ers you failed.
is
Oh, look.
horrific.
0%. You cannot
Wow.
fail.
Researching it
What was the anomaly?
immediately.
Click back on it. Let's see what it was.
Where was the anomaly?
We have detected an alien vessel which our preliminary scans cannot identify.
Ooh. Okay, we are researching that.
Let's see what happens in Wolf 359. A place where just happiness is. Just happiness.
Just
Nothing
happiness?
sad ever happens in Wolf 359.
Really? That's pretty positive. Look at that ship, though. Look at that ship. Can you doubt that we're
Yeah,
on Star
that's
Trek?
the USS Franklin.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool
Our
stuff.
Science vessel.
Okay, anomaly being researched.
3, 2,
Survey
1.
complete.
Oh.
Ooh.
Danger question mark.
The alien vessel above Wolf 3593 activates as the short-range scan initiates. The drone emits a nucleonic beam directly at Captain Ariana DeLuca, which causes him to immediately fall to the floor. I thought it was a woman.
I think it was.
a woman.
Oh well, it's fine.
Number 1 initiates red alert and a medical team rushes to the bridge. At first glance, Ariana DeLuca appears to be knocked out, but the chief medical officer, quickly realizes the captain is in fact sleeping in a deep REM cycle. Ariana DeLuca is generating neurotransmitters of unprecedented levels and appears to be having vivid dreams. What do you do? You can put up the shields to cut off the beam, you can lock your weapons on and destroy the alien vessel, or you can try to get out of range of the drone.
Okay. I'm gonna go for like the middle ground. You know, not murder them instantly. They might just be trying to communicate via dreams.
Yeah,
Who knows?
yeah.
And not just get the hell out of Dodge. I'm just gonna put up our shields.
Okay. The chief medical officer
Oh.
thinks that cutting off the beam is not a good idea. After all, you have no idea what effects suddenly removing the beam might have on the captain. So you can put up the shields, or you can leave it and see what happens. Try and get out of range.
Well, I'm gonna trust my chief medical officer.
Okay.
Yeah.
The helmsman maneuvers the ship away from the drone, but even at full impulse, it manages to keep up with your shift and continue firing its nucleonic beam at Ariana DeLuca. Do you want to wait and see, or you can raise those shields?
Well, given that she seems okay so far, I actually concur that maybe it's
Okay.
just their attempt at communication
Okay.
in a very weird way.
15 minutes pass. As the captain seems to sleep soundly, the crew is uneasy about allowing an alien vessel to so easily paralyze Ariana DeLuca.
Okay.
Keep
I'm gonna stick to my guns.
Okay. After another long 10 minutes, the drone finally turns off its nucleonic beam. Ariana DeLuca slowly comes to, surrounded by medical staff. The captain looks around, as if seeing the bridge for the first time, reciting the names of crew members as if they were distant memories. The crew fill in Ariana DeLuca on what happened, and the captain is stunned that he was only asleep for 25 minutes. He has experienced an entire lifetime of memories, living in a simulation of a life on a long-dead planet. The alien drone created this simulation as a way of keeping the memory of their civilization alive. Ariana DeLuca orders the drone to be locked on with a tractor beam and brought into the cargo bay for further study. An examination of the alien drone yields an age-old flute, which seems to have special meaning to Ariana DeLuca. The captain has gained wisdom beyond his years, through his time spent in the simulation.
That is amazing. I'm glad I didn't raise my shields.
Yeah, it's also an episode of Star Trek Next Generation.
Really?
Yeah, Captain Picard goes in.
Captain Picard. I can see that. I can really see that.
It's referenced quite a lot in that he uses that flute and plays it in later episodes.
Really? That's really cool.
Gain 1,500 experience.
Oh.
And gain the meticulous trait, which you already have.
Oh, come on.
Double meticulous.
Very meticulous. Level 4,
Level
right off the bat.
4.
Well, I'm just going to tackle every single anomaly
Yeah,
I've got
I think
now.
it's time. Ariana DeLuca is essentially our early Captain Picard, I think.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty powerful stuff going on here.
Click on the... Yeah. So
Yep, just right click on that.
No, you have to
Come on, Sideship.
click on it.
Yeah, go. Okay, that was the only other anomaly, so that's fine.
Discovered.
Well, you have met the Epsilon aliens in 70 Virginis.
Okay, let's have a look at what they look like.
I know, so you've encountered them, you haven't actually learnt what their civilization is.
Yeah, just like in terms of their
Slash
ships.
what they are.
That looks very positive. The skull looks pretty good. I feel good about the skull. That bodes well.
So much positivity about that skull.
Yep.